need to stop eating stuff. We need all hands on deck, every age group. We can't take it because we're going to lose our country. And I want the world my parents lived in, not this parents.
Don't listen to your Biden neighbors. Listen, seek God, appeal to heaven, and push through.
Trump! Trump, baby, Trump.
Just like your thoughts.
What's your name?
My name's Eric.
Eric. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just average, everyday homeless cat. Real talk. On probation. Trying to do the right thing. But even if the votes were that Biden won, do you really believe that Arizona is a Democratic state?
No.
Not in heart.
No.
See, the thing is, people are confused. They need to understand what Democrats are really about. We need to educate them. We need to educate them on what Republicans are really about. See, you are your own enterprise as a Republican, or should I say, an independent with Republican values. Real talk. Because you are you at the end of the day. But you got the values that you grew up with. And I respect it because I can see it on your person. See, I grew up in the southern states. So I've had to deal with men who look like you but also act the way that they were taught. Which is, they racist. But,
Yeah,
but who's the one who's racist? The one who says something or the one who gets offended?
Good point. But I see your point. It's how people react to it that shows their deep-seated racist stuff. You know, if you want to go out and blow shit up and start stealing because you think you're owed something, that's just criminal behavior. That's not.
And that's what my urban community was actually trained. Why? Because they give us these food stamps, they give us all these benefits and stuff like that, and we just miss and abuse them. They give us the fucked up schools. Excuse the language.
Well, no,
keep
it's
it
true.
real. Trump would.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, man, that's Jehu. He woke us up. You feel me? So it's our job. He did his job, even if he did lose. It's our job.
Yeah, it's our.
As an individual. I just thought of this earlier.
I just, and you make a good point. Even if they do succeed with this steal, which it is a steal, that's what they're doing.
It's okay.
Then Trump will just start his own network. He's got billions of dollars, and he's got all of us. And each one of us can go out and have his back, and we can take this country back. But not.
But it can't be just one.
Do you want to go meet her?
It's like you can't realize that God is one until you realize that He is many. Because God is in you. Though you fight with that beast on you.
Greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world.
This is always in the world. But that spirit, that's God.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Here comes Alex Joe.
Pray for Trump. And bet against your freedom and surveilled you and tried to enslave you and help China put 3 million Muslims in death camps and 1 million Christians and Buddhists in death camps for these scumbag big tech companies who want to do that to us, and we're here to tell them we don't know how this is going to end. But if they want to fight, they better believe they've got one. If they want to fight, they better believe we're ready to fight. And we're going to win. We're not going to fight their little meth head Antifa scum. We're going to take on the Soroses and the Bezoses and the Gates. We're going to take it directly to those scumbag Nazi bastards that thought they'd kill this country, just like we did Hitler. And they'll be in their goddamn bunkers when we come for them. They will be hiding. They will pay. They will be destroyed because America is rising. 1776 is the answer to 1984. will never be conquered. That spirit of human liberty is bigger than America. It's the human soul, and it's spreading out worldwide, demanding its liberty, and we will have 1776 come hell or high water. You think your attempt to steal this election is a defeat for us? This will only awaken the sleeping giant. If they're even able to remove Trump, that will make the defeat much worse down the road. They better pray they fail, because they are conjuring the sleeping giant that will destroy them if they are successful in the first phase. America is a sovereign nation based on human liberty, and it threatens the very existence of the Chi-Coms and the globalists and the mega-corporations that think we've lost our souls and lost our families and that we're dead and gone, but we're not. Their attacks on our freedom have only rekindled our humanity and only reminded us of who we are and have only awoken the titans of freedom. 1776! 1776! 1776! 1776! 1776! 1776! The enemy fears 1776. They fear you. They fear freedom. They fear justice. And now as the country and the world awakens, now more than ever, you, because you came here and because you care, are the tip of the spear, and I salute you. I thank you in front of the millions of people watching right now in defiance of tyranny, who understand the cost and who are not backing down. This is our government. This is our country. This is our republic. And we are awake and we are not backing down. And I want to just say I'm honored to be here with you, and I love you, America. America is rising. USA! 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 Make no mistake, this globalist takeover by the Chi-Coms, the EU, the radical Islamists, Hollywood, is against the very existence of our country. Get out of here! America isn't gonna lay down and die so easily, and that America is awoken.
Get that Antifa scum! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out of here!
Remember what we talked about, guys?
Get the fuck out!
You corrupt globalists that think you're going to steal this election from the American people better understand we're watching you, Chi-Com agents. We're watching you leftist scum, and we are fully aware of what you've done, and you have done your own destruction. America,
Take their coats!
and America knows you're a bunch of Chi-Com fascist commies that will be defeated. You will never conquer America. You have only conquered the sleeping giant. USA! 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 The scum of all the banks, all the media, all the power. They are the system. You're trying to oppress Americans. But just like King George, 245 years ago, got his ass kicked, we're going to defeat Soros and Bill Gates just like we defeated the King of England. America is rising. It's rising. And that's why there's so much fear in the enemy, because they can smell their defeat. They can smell our strength and our honor, and we're never going to stop. And I salute you all for being here. Never back down. Never give in. And no matter what happens here, we fight on to the end. We never Passive submission is slavery and hell for our children. Resistance is victory. And you are victory. I salute you.
I love you guys. Tell Steve Patriots we love him.
Xi Jinping is celebrating that they believe that they have put Biden in power. They have publicly stolen Pennsylvania. They have publicly stolen Georgia. But we are going to take it back because under law, they have broken the law. And when John Paul Jones' ship was fighting a ship 3 times the size back in the Revolutionary War, they said, "Are you ready to surrender?" And he said, "Surrender? I have only begun to fight." We have only begun to fight. 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 Join me, America. Join Trump. And let Trump know we back him, and he will not concede to this fraud. He will not concede to the communist Chinese agent Joe Biden. And if they wanted to fight, they have summoned the fight. They have summoned the Kraken. America is rising, and we will defeat the globalist. Fuck Bill Gates! 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 Arrest 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 Joe Biden! 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 The Chinese people need to take their country back, and they need to get that mass murderer Xi Jinping and string his ass up. I want the communist Chinese to be overthrown by their people, and the good Chinese people to take the leadership like we did the Nazi leadership, and have Nuremberg trials, and hang a few thousand of those pieces of shit. If the Chi-Coms thought they're going to do a run on this country, and they're not going to get a fight back, they're gravely mistaken. They have sowed the wind, and they will reap the whirlwind. Come on, America is only awakening now, and the enemy attempt to do this will destroy them. They already know this, and they're so scared right now. Their massive attempt to steal this in public will be their greatest undoing. They said pray that President Trump gets reelected, because the Machiavellian side of me could look deeply into this, and I could tell you that humanity is seething with energy and will, and we will not be enslaved. We will not be your slaves. That's right. We are free. 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 And we are free. We are a nationalist system. We are a people together under our American values, not under communist China, not under the UN, not under the New World Order. We are USA. 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 The woman or the man, whoever's got the God wins sign, can they come forward? Please, God wins. Bring it forward.
God wins!
Because Bill Gates ain't God.
That's right.
not God. God is God. This is it right here. God wins.
God wins! God wins!
God wins. 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 And you globalists want to play God. You're not God. And every time these evil kings in history try to play God, they get destroyed.
Fuck George Soros.
Yeah, George Soros, burn in hell, Soros. Soros, burn in hell. 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 Soros, burn in hell.
Pelosi burn in hell.
Pelosi, burn in hell. Pelosi, burn in hell. Pelosi, burn in hell. Pelosi, burn in hell.
Fire Fauci!
You guys, this started with us. We put a call to auction out, and you guys showed up. Wednesday. All right, they took on all of our platforms have been deactivated. We have no more social media. They are afraid of us. Go.
Yeah, when your country's getting taken over, they cut the transmission lines. You know, it's like in Aliens when they're about to attack, they go, what do you mean they cut the power? Dude, we're being taken over, but as long as we recognize it, this could totally flip on the enemy.
We are here though now, guys. We are here. We are here, and what are we going to do? We're not going to back down. We're not going to turn our backs and under the cover of darkness, let these commies take our state, take our children, and take our freedom.
I just want to say something right now.
It was my pins that called out Sharp.
Whether it takes a month, whether it takes a year or 100 years, we're never giving up, we're never backing down, we're never giving in. The globalists are scared of us. All over the world, Bolsonaro and so many others are getting elected. Nationalism and patriotism and love of God and family and country is exploding. The enemy is in trouble. They have to extinguish the American system because it threatens their system. We will defeat the authoritarians and their minions. We are strong and we are dug in and we're never backing down. Absolutely. Hey, they stole this in front of everybody. Now Trump's going to fight it in the courts. They did it right in front of God and country. It's a major miscalculation. But they are now, if they're successful, going to come after everybody. That's why we got to realize the real fight's coming. Get ready for the fight, and we're going to take humanity back together because they're going to give us a 1984 system. Well, what counters 1984? It is 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776.
We don't accept this election!
Jerking pins out of people's hands at my polling station because I was handing out pins.
And you're the lady that sits on the telephone.
Yeah.
Yell at me.
Hi, everybody. My name's Summer Tolley, and I was in the Queen Creek Common University location, and it was my pins that they were jerking out of people's hands, all the voters, and telling them if they didn't vote with Sharpies, that their vote wouldn't count. And this was happening all over, and it was my handing out pins to these voters that caused them to call the cops on me to tell me I had to get out of there, that my constitutional rights to hand out these pins in lines, they were just plain big pins. They didn't even have an associated party on them. They were trying to jerk them out of people's hands at the polls while they were inside their cubes and while they were actually voting. This is not okay. Also, Fonte's had on his website in 2019, do not use Sharpies.
I want to interview you about that whole law. Here you go, sir. Let's listen to this gentleman. Yell into it. Get over there.
Listen, everybody, my name is Andrew. Hello?
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Who's over there now?
Listen, everybody, my name is Andrew Topolsky, and if you hear my last name, it's Polish. I'm first born on this soil, okay? My grandfather was in a concentration camp and I'm only here because they ran from Nazis, right? They had every bit of freedom stolen from them. My family actually had mansions in Poland, all right? So do not believe the lies. The lies are so evil. And Alex, I promise you, I was in real estate and everything in the last 8 months has changed. I don't care about any of that anymore. I care about all of you.
Yes.
I care about Americans.
Yes.
And that is going to be my fight for the rest of my life.
Beautiful.
All right, thank you, and I love you.
One more thing to say, and I gotta go to work. Wolverine.
Over there.
I got you.
Over there, Chris.
I just wanted to say thank you, Alex Jones, for coming out and showing your support here in Arizona. We love you here, man. Alex has been fighting on the front lines for decades, you guys. And let me tell you, when you take on these globalists, they give you so much shit. They try to ruin your life. This guy is a warrior. Let's give it up for Alex Jones! All right, my security asked me to come over here so we wouldn't disrupt, but the police want us to go back over here. I love you. Let's go back over here, guys. Let's get out of the street. Thank you.
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Rex, listen to my son right here real quick.
You know, they tried to have me fill out a provisional ballot in Texas, and I thought that was just weird. I said, I don't really like the word provisional. What does that mean? Oh, it might count. We're going to have to see and decide. Did you register to vote? Yeah, I registered to vote 2 months ago. So did I with my driver's license renewal. I got my driver's license. Why am I not registered to vote? Oh, it must be a problem with our system. Excuse me? It's voting. It's not that hard. You put it in the ballot. Like, come on. Come on, man.
There's a lot of scams going on.
A lot of scams.
Come on, man.
Well, you know, they keep asking like this media, like, where's the proof of fraud? They violated the laws in Michigan, they violated the laws in Pennsylvania, in Georgia, and then they froze everything and then brought in all these extra ballots later. It's a massive scam. That's why they launched the COVID scam. That's why they did it all, and it's just absolutely out of control and it's dangerous.
Dad, listen, when they find $70,000 for Biden and not a single one for Trump, that's democracy. That's how democracy works, okay?
Yeah, it's all impossible. It's all a giant scam. But America and the world's waking up. We don't want to be a colony of the globalists. That's who's doing this is the globalists. They've enslaved all these other countries. Now they're going to use those systems on us.
You are witnessing the decline of Western civilization in real time. This is a dramatic event. This is a scary event. And this is going to echo for decades and decades and decades. We're about to see a Great Depression.
I was here in 2018 volunteering in this very building. In this very building, there was 5 of us here.
God said, let there be a
5 people.
in the midst of waters, Alex.
5 people, myself included.
said,
They were
let there be
committing
a first
voter fraud in there. When I asked too many questions, they threw me out. They had me removed by security. I showed up here 2 years later to enter with the press. They recognized me. They threw me out. They called the police. They deplatformed my social media. Gone. All my pages gone. I was streaming live here when the world was watching. The world was watching Arizona. And we had more viewers than CNN, more viewers than MSNBC. They couldn't have that. They couldn't have the truth be being live streamed right in front of the lie. They took us out. They had me falsely arrested, falsely charged.
But now we're taking over the ground level, and we're fighting back. It's beautiful! Yeah!
Great job. Come over. Take over.
My name is Abraham Cancino, and I was born in Mexico, but I am an American. My name is Abraham Cancino, and I was born in Mexico, but I am now an American. We do not have the Second Amendment in Mexico. If we had the Second Amendment in Mexico, the cartel war would be done by the next day. That's why I support Donald Trump, to protect my First and Second Amendment. There is no first without, there's no second without the first. Legal war.
That's what we got right now. Don't the best president since Lincoln.
Call me.
Okay.
Can I get a picture, Alex?
Given sharp to you. We right here, we are elitists, and we love America, and we are acting like Americans. God bless America. These voters that want the pens were told that their votes were invalidated by using a pen that was jamming the machine. They would not let them, and in some cases the pens were stolen from their hand while they were in the voting booth and taken away from them and given back a Sharpie to use. This is an outrage. They have posted on Facebook that it's not true. That is not true. It's true. We were there. Saw it all.
Justice is here! Justice is here! Justice is here! Justice is here! Justice is here!
I hear Alex Jones has just arrived on scene. We are AZ Patriots, and I want to let you guys know, this started with a call to action Wednesday night. We put it out. Do not stand by and watch these commies steal your state, steal this election. So we put a call to action. Forget about dinner. Leave the clothes in the dryer. You'll make it to work on time. Get down here now. And this has grown and grown and grown. And because of you, because of all of you, they had Arizona called as blue for Biden. When we arrived here on scene Wednesday evening at 5 p.m., it was Arizona's blue for Biden. When we left here at 1 a.m., they pulled it back. It was white. It was undecided. Now it's close. Guys, that's because of you. You shed a light. You put the pressure on them. You held them accountable for what's going on. I was here streaming live what was happening Wednesday night. Okay? We had more views than Rachel Maddow. We had more views than CNN. And what happened? They deleted all of our platforms. All of our social media has been deleted. We have nothing. We have nothing but our voice and guys. They're not going to silence us. They can cancel our Facebook. They can delete our meetings. They're not going to silence us. This is the revolution. This is the revolution. Take it back. Take it back.
Which is a violent party, not us. They are. They burned our businesses. They burned our buildings.
Within the
and
sound
they're
of
now
my
trying to
voice,
not
my name
burn
is
votes.
Cody Ryan.
Come
I
on.
want to second
Come
the
on,
Trump
guys.
I was at a polling place, Seventh-day Adventist Scottsdale, and an official from this office arrived there at 10:30, took all of the ballpoint pens, and switched them out with Sharpies. Now, I'm not saying that they cause a problem. I don't know, that's above my pay grade. But if they didn't cause a problem, why, if the ballpoint pens didn't cause a problem, if that was fine, why did they need to switch to Sharpies? Why are they hiding? Why won't they answer questions? Why won't they let the Republicans in Pennsylvania and Georgia? Why? I want to know why. We need to demand answers. This is our republic at stake, and we will not let the communists take it. We need to stand at all costs. Stand to the end. Don't let anyone stop us. Don't let them disperse us. Stand to the end. Whatever it takes. Stand with the Constitution. I'm just a regular guy, you guys. I've never spoken in front of people before. This is my Arizona is not blue. I don't care what the media says. Fun fact, I used to hate Trump. Back in 2016, I hated him. And then I finally fucking woke up. I woke up. And let me tell you something, I lost 2 of my best friends that are black because I support Trump. And let me tell you, I lost followers, I lost credibility, and I almost lost myself. I was pursuing a public speaking career for 4 years, and I decided to drop all that to become a politician, to fight for America. Because together, we will help not only make America great again, but together we will help America rise again. We stand together. No, it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. We stand together. We fight for what is right. I don't care if you're called a racist, a xenophobe, a homophobe. You know who you truly are. If we harassed and attacked the Democrats the way they harassed and attacked us, they would be running with their tails between their legs. But we are better than that, and we always will be better than that, because we believe in God. We're pro-life, pro-Second Amendment.